Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, students. Welcome to my class. I am here brought to you by Learning B. Learning B. Learning B means learning better education for excellence. Nice name. Okay. Now here I am grade 5 students, and today I teach you how to preparation for exam. So I want to teach you every day every questions. Okay, I will discuss with you questions. Today I want to discuss with you question number 9. So at first I want to know how are you today. I believe you are doing well because you are at home in safe. I am also good by the grace of Almighty. So dear students, again welcome to my class where in front of Learning B. So hurry up, please take your exercise book and pen in front of me. No need to textbook because it is not given in your textbook. So what things today I want to discuss with you. WH questions. WH questions. What is WH questions? Which questions start with by the WH? It is called WH questions. যে কোশ্চেনটা WH দ্বারা প্রথমে শুরু হয় সেটা হলো WH questions. So we have a lot of WH questions. Please look at the screen. What is WH questions? When any questions begin with WH word, it is called WH questions. When any questions begin with WH word, it is called WH questions. So we have a lot of WH questions, but in our primary education we have a limited WH questions. So you can see some WH questions which first letter is WH. So I write down here at first ho, and then hose, home, what, which, where, when, why, and so on, etc., etc. You can see in your exam who, which, whom, whose, what, where, when, why, etc. It's a common WH questions. Every questions start with WH word, WH letter, WH letter, WH letter, WH letter, WH letter, every word. Okay, so we call WH questions. But it is not how, it is not start with WH, but it is also question, WH question, how. It is not start with WH letter, only H letter. So it is also called WH question. When any questions begin with WH word, it is called WH questions. But it is not start with WH, only H, but we called also WH question. So whose, whom, which, when, where, who, what, why, another word, and how. This is the common word for your exam. So we try to practice these by this word. Today I am discuss only two words, who and whose. Who and whose. Again I repeat, when any questions begin with, start with, or initiate with WH word, it is called WH questions. If you can see any word WH start with WH words, then it is called WH question. You have to put after the complete the statement you have to put interrogative marks. Okay. So how, who, whose, whom, what, which, when, where and why. It is WH question. Who, whose, whom, what, which, where, when, why, etc. Okay. I think you can understand. So WH questions first I want to discuss with you by the word who. It is mainly used for subject, as a subject, mainly used as a subject. Structure, গঠন প্রণালী. Who plus means adding, and then verb and then extension or object. This is called subject, this is called verb, main verb, this is the object. First one is subject, verb and extension or extension or object. Subject, verb, extension or object. We call it extension because here is a 1, 2, 3, 4 words, so we call extension. This is subject, this is verb, this is extension. Cricket to field. So structure you write down in your exercise book, who plus verb plus extension. For example, statement: the students play cricket in the field. The students play cricket in the field. You can see the underlined words. Sometimes underlined, sometimes is not given there underlined, but here is underlined. I try to understand for you better understanding. I give the underlined word. The students play cricket in the field. Questions: who, you have to write down instead of the students, you have to write down who plus and then verb play and extension is cricket in the field. Now I give here question marks. Without the students I write down here who, subject who, verb play, cricket in the field extension, and I give here questions mark. The students play cricket in the field. Who play cricket in the field? This is the question for you. Who play cricket in the field? The students play cricket in the field. This is the structure. I write down according to the structure. So you also write down in your exercise book. Next one. I think you have cleared. Statement, সাধারণ বাক্য, সাধারণ বিবৃতিমূলক বাক্য. Laila has broken the glass. Laila has broken the glass. Which word I underline? Laila. It's a subject. So I write down instead of Laila, who has, instead of Laila, who has broken the glass? Laila has broken the, answer is Laila has broken the glass. You have to make sentence by the who. So without Laila, you can see in your exam papers, you can see exam questions, you can see underline the word Laila, then you have to write down without Laila who, and then verb, this is the auxiliary verb, this is the main verb, and then this is the extension. Who has broken the glass? Who has broken the glass? So again I read out who mainly used as a subject. Structure who plus verb plus extension. Who and then addition verb and then extension. For example, the students play cricket in the field. Questions: who play cricket in the field? Statement: Laila has broken the glass. Who has broken the glass? Have you cleared? I think it's cleared because I discuss with you and explain with you how to use who. Now move on next. Whom. This is whom. It's used as a object, mainly used as a object. It's a object. Okay. Object means extension. Structure. Home plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb plus extension. Auxiliary verb means helping verb. Am, is, are, was, were, like this. Shall, will, have, has, had. And then subject. And then main verb. Play, sleep, like this. Extension means object. So structure again I want to discuss with you. At first you have to write down home, and then auxiliary verb or helping verb, and then object, and then main verb, and then extension or object. Statement. I want Rafik. Nowadays we also use ho instead of home. Mainly use ho. I want Rafik. Whom do you want? Underline word is, object is Rafik. I want Rafik. আমি রফিককে চাই. Whom do you want? তুমি কাকে চাও? And then question marks. Never forget to put the question marks, because you have to make a questions by the WH words. Again statement. Zaman is teaching Rukun. Underline word is Rukun. Zaman is teaching Rukun. Whom is Zaman teaching? Whom is Zaman teaching? So whom. This is the auxiliary verb. This is the subject. This is the main verb. I have no extension, so I do not add here extension. This is the home. You have to write down home. After that auxiliary verb. After that subject. After that main verb, and then extension. Here is no extension, so I write down not here extension. Have you cleared? So try to recall home plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb plus extension or object, and then you have to write down instead of object you have to write down home. After that you have to write down auxiliary verb. After that you have to write down subject and then main verb or principal. Main verb, another name is principal verb, and then extension or object. Okay, in this way, in this structure I write down the question sentence. Okay, questions. Have you cleared? So again we move on. First one, who. After that home. Today I only teach only two WH words, which are who and which. You can see a lot of WH questions. WH word who, whose, whom, what, which, where, when, why, and how. Today I only discuss with you who and whom, because you have to keep in mind for your exam, for your next class. Next class, which class do you want to admission? Please 6, because you have a grammar book. In our primary school we have no grammar book, so we have to study from our own self or from the textbook. Sometimes no need to another grammar book, no have another grammar books. So today I am discussing with you who and whom. Who structure is who plus verb plus extension. Here is no auxiliary verb. It is very easy. And next one is whom. Structure is whom plus auxiliary verb or helping verb, subject plus main verb plus extension. Okay, have you cleared? I think so. You have cleared. You have understood, because I have discussed with you very clearly. Thank you so much. Now, dear students, in the meanwhile, we have known how to make WH questions. What are the WH questions? WH questions means which questions start with WH words, WH letters. It is called WH questions. Exceptional how. How is only start with H. So it is also WH questions. We only discuss with you some WH questions for your exam preparation. So I have a homework. Which homework? You will make 3 questions, only 3 questions, 1, 2, 3 questions by who and whom. at first you have to write down statement, after that questions. In this way you write down in your exercise book. Never forget me WhatsApp. If you will do your homework, you will send me. I will see you and then correction you. Or if you are right, no need to correction. If you need to help, you ask your parents. Okay. So I want to say, please keep practicing and happy learning, because you have to stay at home and you have to learning, you have to studying for next class. You have to admit class 6. During the pandemic time you have to stay at home, but we need to study as well. So I want to say bye. See you next class, next question. Okay, bye.